What is up, folks? It is Jet, and I'm here to show you my new getup. As you guys know, I had like the whole back surgery thing, and they had fused my spine before. Yeah. Now they've fused it from the base of my skull, like to between my shoulder blades, like below my shoulder blades. So before I just had a neck brace. You guys ready? The grand reveal of my brand new getup. All right, wait, let me make sure I got it on correctly. You guys are gonna be impressed. It's really cool. It's a fucking full-on like catastrophe. It's crazy. It's a fucking full-on catastrophe. Seriously, it's a fucking catastrophe. It's like all around the back. It's bad. It sucks. The worst part is, like you can see it's all the way down. Yeah, it touches right on my spine. You know, the thing that they cut into. Yeah, it's marvelous. It's miraculous. I love it. So it sucks. It sucks so bad. So literally, it's like hinged together. Like you can't take off one without the other. So like my neck is actually attached to my chest now, and my back, like it's attached at my neck now. It's like, yeah, I'm completely attached. There's no escape. Yeah. I am fully trapped in a cage of nightmare. I do like that they made it so my boobs aren't trapped though. You know? They set my titties free. That's something I can appreciate. So I mean, like, you can tell a woman made this. It traps everything but the tatas. Or maybe a man made it. Maybe it's made in tandem, who knows? Maybe they both sat there and went, okay, we'll make them completely miserable, and then they both thought, titties. I'm saying, they both are geniuses in the whole thing. They were just like, nah, titties. Because at least, you know, my titties are not confined. It's like my tatas are out. So that's like a thing. It's a full-on thing now. Because I don't have my tatas out. Now, the whole thing, like the last surgery, as long as I'm laying down in bed or like sitting in bed, I can take it off. But if I'm out of the green zone, which is the bed, I have to wear it, and it fucking hurts. Seriously, it hurts. It rubs on the giant, you know, gaping gash down my spine. Like, honestly, who thought of that? It's like, okay, we're going to give him spinal surgery. Then you know what we're going to do? We're going to put him in a brace that touches right on where we just cut them open at. That's a great idea. It's not a good idea. It hurts a lot. It's not fun. My favorite part is when they tell you, like, when I tell them, like, it super hurts, they're like, oh, just take Tylenol. Take Tylenol. take Tylenol. Have you ever been beaten to death by a fat woman in a contraption? No? We can do that. We can definitely do that. Shit's painful. Like, you constantly try to shift the back thing off the scar, but it won't. Because it's connected, it won't. It's not moving. But you're constantly trying to move it off it. It's an all-day affair. It's so painful. But like, I have PT, I have physical therapy, and I have occupational therapy that come to my house 2 days a week. It's been tons of fun. I've eaten a lot of Tylenol. I might not have a liver after this, but I've got a brand new getup. I'm trying to think, you know, how I can accessorize with it. Haven't found anything yet that goes with this whole tortured but yet my boobs are out look that it, you know, it has set up for me. But I'm spitballing still. Maybe I can get a selection of scarves, something. Maybe some Christmas lights I can wind through it or something. At least I won't need a Halloween costume. That's for sure. I already look like I'm tortured and I want to die. This thing is killing me. Seriously killing me. I'm still thinking, I'm trying to figure out who made this thing. Because they owe me so much. This thing sucks. But I have to appreciate my boobs now. Can you imagine if they can find my boobs? Ugh. Another thing I hate is when you're trying to get in the car, you can't. Your head hits the top because you can't. Because it keeps you from bending forward or moving the wrong way. So you can't move forward and you can't move backwards to kind of kneel down to get in the car. So I've just been hitting my head on the ceiling of my own vehicle for about a week and a half now. I think I'm going insane. I don't like how people have been like saying, oh, you're just not doing it right. I'm like, really? Yeah. No. Show me how to do it right. Someone actually guided my head into the car the other day and hit my head into the top of the car. And I said, really? Thank you. Thank you for your guidance. It's like, let me help you. Let me guide you. I was like, oh, okay. Hit my head into the top of the car. And I was like, oh, you're right. Your guidance helped me hit the car harder. They're like, you can't bend down any further. I'm like, no, I can't. No. That's kind of how this thing's designed. So you can't move. Man, you think when you've been in something longer than 20 minutes, people will take your word for it when you say, I can't bend down. They're just like, no, you're just not trying. You're just not doing it right. I just want to slap it on someone who says that and say, okay, now you do it. Because this thing right here cuts into your jugular. So it's like you have the choice of trying to bend down further and not breathing, or just not really bending down. And I mean, you can't bend down any further. You're just going to cut the circulation off and suffocate. It doesn't go down any further. It's actually quite unpleasant. Funny, but unpleasant. My daughter thinks it's not funny. She thinks it's mean. She's like, why would they give you something that makes it so you can't get in the car? I'm like, oh, because they hate me? She's like, that's so mean. I was like, don't worry about it. Only got 6 more weeks. But yeah, this is my new accoutrement. Beautiful, isn't it? It's alright. My boobs are out. That's all that matters. It kind of looks like I have like this button here that does stuff, but it doesn't actually do anything, which makes me angry. See, it looks like it has a button here, but it doesn't. The button doesn't do anything. When you turn it, it does, which I'm not going to turn it, because when you turn it, it shoves your neck higher, like it. So I'm not going to turn it. But you turn it, it looks like it's a button. It has a lot of those things. Like this looks like it's a button that's not a button. This looks like a button that's not a button. This looks like it's a button that's not a button. This thing is just full of buttons that are not buttons, which is just rude. Especially when you have a kid with ADHD. It just angers me. It just pisses me off. It's like a giant fidget spinner of doom, but still. If they're gonna stick me in it, they should make it entertain me. At least that's just how I feel about that. Not just torture me, but entertain me also. Well, I just thought I'd show you my new fashion statement. I miss you guys. I'm working on a video. It's not anything too amazing, but I am. I'm working between physical therapy and occupational therapy, so it's taking me a hot minute, but I am working towards something. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm really trying to get something out. I miss you guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.